Driving through southwestern Uganda, Yavin society is on a journey to restore hope among these communities. But one may wonder, what is Yavin society?
Yavin society is youth and volunteers integrated network. So we reach out to the youth, local youth in Uganda, but also in Canada, to assist us, and volunteers as well. And our goal is to bring volunteers over here to assist us with various projects that we have in Uganda.
We are registered in the government of Canada to help with the drug addicts in the country. We are helping youth who are school dropouts so that they can live positively and make responsible choices. We have spoken in universities. We have been in the University of British Columbia. I have spoken to the University of the Fraser Valley. We have reached out to the youth in some of the colleges around British Columbia, Canada. We've helped the youth in Germany. We've done our best, but we need to be helped.
Given the situation in Uganda today, any form of assistance is a lifeline to the project, whose activities bring hope, especially to the young generation.
I came from Canada knowing that drugs and medicine is quite expensive here, so I brought some an assortment of medications to give to the people here in Uganda.
On top of medication, resources are required to cater for the various programs, which include education assistance, feeding program, farming, and many others.
With your support, we managed to distribute boxes of books to Matale Church of Uganda Primary School and the community. The need is big, but we don't have enough resources.
Our goal is to raise approximately $20,000 within the next year, so that we can fund 3 projects. The first project is Kabila Village, which is the most direst need. It's a village that has very poor water infrastructure. They have just one giant 30-foot hole of pit of water that is shared with the local livestock.
Water is a problem. Right now the people are collecting water in cow dams, the dams that we establish for our animals. As you saw, some of you, especially our volunteers, this is the water that people are drinking.
The more fortunate ones, like these school children, have to walk longer distances in order to access better water facilities.
They have to go down and fetch water every day and for their school, and it's laborious. I've been down there with them to that well where they get water, and it's about a 2-kilometer walk downhill and a very tough climb, 2-kilometer walk uphill.
But we can build a permanent well. We can have permanent water wells where people can have access to clean water. Once we have the clean water, we can do irrigation. We can establish a permanent solution to food security. We want to have a permanent solution to the youth who cannot go to school because they are collecting water because of walking distances.
In an effort to curb this water problem, Yavin Society, together with the Work for Water project, have embarked on a mission to raise the necessary funds which will ease access to water for the people of Kabira Village and Matale School in Kalisizo.
So our first project that we hope to fund is this Kabila Village, and we want to take the pit of water there and dig it much deeper, and then pump the water up to a tank up to their village and filter it, and so they'll be left with clean water for the whole village of 500,000 people.
The drought in Africa is so severe because of climate change. The drought is severe. People are going without food. Some of you have seen how much we have been feeding the kids, but that's not a solution. It's not a permanent solution.
Although it was a temporary solution, feeding of school children and other people in the community as a rescue measure was one of the most effective avenues of restoring hope among these people.
All the children, they're very grateful for the lunch that they received, and I think that they'll really have a good time on the walk that they're going to go on.
We want to thank those who have contributed their money, because we managed to feed more than 350 children who are accessed food.
I think that in America we're very lucky to have everything that we do. We have free education where we're in classrooms with, heating if it's cold, air conditioning if it's hot, always electricity, windows. If you don't have school supplies, it's very easy for you to get them some other means. You have teachers that are supporting you, giving you what you need. You even have free lunch. If you aren't wealthy, you can get free lunch program. And here, the children, they don't even have the option of getting lunch.
This feeding program created a platform from where key issues affecting the community were addressed.
We cannot be giving them food, we cannot be giving them money. We want to establish a system. For example, when we had a village meeting, the community requested for a healthy unit. We need to establish a foundation. We want to have a program, a project, where we have a school, we have a vocational training center, where we have a social center, where we have spiritual kind of approach, where we have a church. We want to have agricultural programs. We want to collect the people to bring them in a kind of a united agency where they can help each other, learn from each other.
At the proposed community center, people will have an opportunity to interact, exchange ideas and information, which is aimed at elevating the living standards of the community.
You've seen the problem of drought. You've seen the scarcity of resources, the school fees, the school dropouts, the scourge of disease. People are just dying of preventable diseases. So what we want to do, we want to be the answer. A sustainable answer which is going to come today but don't go away tomorrow. We want to have the answer that will touch the people. We want the people to be helped in a sustainable way, whereby we can support them, empower them with the skills, empower them with knowledge, empower them with the resources so that they can be able to help themselves.
I think it's a really good idea. I think it's really insightful. You're really looking at what the community needs and how you can help them in a sustainable way.
We need you to help us to establish a permanent vision, a permanent solution to the problems that are affecting our youth internationally, but with a focus to Uganda.
There are many places where, you could get help or they could get help, school supplies, shoes for the children, windows for the classrooms, even a water tank for them so that they don't have to fetch it when theirs goes dry.
The urgent need right now is the health. The agricultural sector needs some bit of empowerment where we can provide our people with some of the seeds, the treated seeds. We have established a goat program where we want to distribute some of the kids, the little goats, to the kids to the youth who are vulnerable.
And we have 3 projects that we'll begin fundraising for when we return to Canada. And our goal is to raise approximately $20,000 Canadian funds for these 3 projects. And they're in right around the Masaka area of Uganda.
For Yavin society, the journey has just begun, but they are already grateful to you all for your involvement in this noble cause.
We want to thank the governments of Germany. We want to thank the universities in Germany. We want to thank some of the communities, our churches in British Columbia, in Vancouver, in Alberta. They have really been so supportive in sending us the previous volunteers, but that was the tip of the iceberg. We need more support. All we need is we want to establish a system where we can help the people, to help themselves. For example, we have the land, we have the accommodation where we can have our volunteers, but the land needs a building. We need the structures. We need professionals. We need volunteers who want to spend time doing something that brings satisfaction to them. Another thing, some of you have youth who are deviant. Send them to us. We shall put them to work and we shall send them back to you when they are so different.
For more information, please contact Yavin Society at the following address: